All right, peace, family. Today we doing the health portion of the Jeremiah 29 Foundation. Today's topic we're going to be talking about hypertension and high blood pressure. As you can know, that high blood pressure plagues a lot of our people. It's one of actually it's the number one killer of our people, and we know that when it comes to health, the third most killer of our people is death by the medical system. So if we gotta doctor ourselves, we need to know how to do so. So what we're gonna be doing on this channel also is giving you guys step-by-step process to tackle certain illnesses and certain diseases. So let's dive into the presentation. Like I said, the statistics, 75% of blacks develop high blood pressure. Blacks are 50% more likely to die from hypertension than whites. Studies show that 206 deaths are for 100,000 people. So for every 100,000 people, there are 206 people die from high blood pressure, hypertension, things of that nature. So now we got to understand what causes it, because we got to know that these things just don't happen for no reason. These things basically are effects of something. Like, people don't understand that most of our illnesses come from habits. Everybody might say that genetics and DNA has a thing, but in truth, most of our illnesses is caused by what we eat on a daily basis. So first thing we talk about acidic food. The six foods that cause the high blood pressure is your uric acid, which is meat, carbonic acid, which is the starch, and lactic acid, which is the dairy. Understanding that these acids, the body has to produce mucus to be able to subdue or protect itself from the acid. And then as these mucus builds up in the body, that's what causes the body to have this high blood pressure where the blood cannot flow properly because it has a high collection of cholesterol and mucus build up. And these is that the body is naturally doing these things to protect itself. So it's not that the mucus is bad, the acid is bad that's causing the body to actually, you know, produce the mucus to where it'll protect itself. So also, being overweight is a high reason to have high blood pressure, because your body has to work twice as hard to be able to pump blood and flow the blood properly through your body if it's overweight and is above its mass that's needed to function properly. So the more weight that you put on, that's more that the body has to work harder to be able to function. Also, when it comes to salt, smoking, alcohol, kidney failure, diabetes, all of these things contribute to having high blood pressure. And these are some of the signs that you will know that you got high blood pressure. First off, you will have headaches, you have nosebleeds, shortness of breath, sleep apnea, can't sleep properly. For men, if you experience an erectile dysfunction, that's 9 out of 10. That's a sign that you have high blood pressure, and most of the time that goes hand in hand. And swelling. So when we look at all of these factors, and there's many more that can show signs of high blood pressure, but these are some of the signs that your body is giving you, like warning lights to let you know, like, hey, that something ain't right in the body, something is going on, we need to fix it. So we're going to go into some of the solutions. The first thing that you need to address when dealing with high blood pressure is your diet. That's first thing foremost. Your diet is very, very important into tackling high blood pressure. Why? Because as we know, the cause was the starch, the meat, and all these type of acids that you put in. The only way to reverse it, you got to stop putting the acids in your body, right? So some of the foods that will help is raw fruits. The best raw fruits to tackle high blood pressure, if you want to get a pencil and paper and write it down, is that You want to go with melons. You want to go with high water content fruits. You want to deal with watermelons, cantaloupe. You want to deal with cucumbers. You want to deal with things that have a high water content, and you want to consume that on a daily basis. These things you don't have to stay on forever, but you need to give your body a break to cleanse out the mucus, cleanse out the lymphatic system that's causing the body to restrain blood. Also, it's good to go on a fast. Even if you don't have a juicer, you can do a smoothie fast. If you don't have a smoothie, blender, you can even do squeeze lemons or key limes or things of that nature. You could do, water fast. You can do things like that. But fasting is very, very important when it comes to removing the waste out of your body, which causes the high blood pressure. Also, with fasting, is it also regulates your eating habits as well. So people that have food addictions, because you got to understand that a lot of the foods we are addicted to, it's good to go on a solid food vacation, if you may say, and fast, because it will help break that food addiction that we have, or our connection with food. Also, taking some alkaline herbs is very helpful, and I'll break down some herbs that the guy that you guys can take to help you cleanse the blood and help that blood flow properly. Also, like I said, cutting out the sauce, meats, and dairy and starch, but the exercise is so vitally important. People think that when it comes to health, it's all about, oh, I just eat right or whatever. No, you still got to move your body. You still have to exercise, because the reason being is that the lymphatic system does not have a pump, right? So I'm gonna do more videos and breaking down the lymphatic system, but understand that the lymphatic system is your waste system of the body, and your body is made up of two fluids, blood and the lymph, which is the lymphatic system. So if you're not moving your body, that means all the waste is being stagnated in your system, which is causing you to have these issues that we have, like the high blood pressure and the kidney disorders and all the factors that we have, because we're not moving. The body was designed to move. It was designed to sweat. It was designed to function and not just be stagnated. So when dealing with high blood pressure, exercise is vital, and it doesn't have to be strenuous exercise. Like, you don't have to actually be going to the gym and lifting 400 pounds and bench pressing all of that. But walks is very good when dealing with high blood pressure. If you can run, if you can do jumping jacks, if you can't do jumping jacks, just you can do various exercises sitting down. You can do things you want to be able to move your body that allows the lymphatic system to move and be able to go to the kidneys and be able to release itself. Also, these are some herbs that you can take too, and you can write these herbs down. And what we'll be doing also with the Jeremiah 29 Foundation, we will be supplying um, access to these various herbs that we put on to you guys on to. So like when it comes down to like trying to find different herbs and things like that, we'll be having this, so you can support the channel in that way, and we'll be supplying herbs. So like for instance, the sarsaparilla, that's my favorite herb. It's the most powerful herb when it comes to giving the body iron, and that's what helps fights the high blood pressure. So you got the flora, but what is that? Montita, the sour sarsaparilla, the burdock root, the verbena, the valerian root. You got sea moss is good. It's definitely good. Stinging nettle is good. That's good for the kidneys. And the dandelion root is real good for the kidneys. So understand that the herbs in and of itself is not the all be all. Everything has to have its place. So if you taking herbs, you can't say like, "Oh, I take this herb and then boom, I'm good." No, you have to apply everything else. You have to apply the diet. You have to apply the eating right. You have to apply the cutting out the foods. You have to apply all of these things to be able to reverse it. And I know people that got off their high blood pressure medicine within a couple of weeks just by doing this diet alone, this regimen alone, this protocol alone. You would get off your medicine within weeks. You wouldn't have to need to be on high blood pressure medicine anymore. And especially if you could take it on to like 30 days or more, you would really be like to where you would never have to look back at high blood pressure. All you have to do is stick to this diet. If you can stick to this diet for at least 30 days or more, you will see tremendous results. That's just 1 month. You could stay on this diet, take the herbs, and even if you can't get access to the herbs, stay on the fruits. Stay on the fruits, cut out the salt, cut out the meat, cut out the dairy, the starch, and things of that nature. Stay with the fruit diet, and even if you can't do all fruits, go on the raw. Just eat salads, eat leafy greens. You can have lettuce, you can have things of that nature. Just no cooked food. You stay away from cooked food for a while, your blood pressure will drop tremendously. So these are my ways of fighting high blood pressure and any other ailments is almost similar because really it's only one disease, and that's toxicity in the body. The faster you can get rid of toxicity, the faster that the body heals itself. And remember this, no healer can heal you. Only the Most High and you can heal you. There is no one that can come and heal you. There's nobody that say I can heal you. That's not the truth. You have to heal you. So until then, the next time, peace.